scavenger poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? Not all in the wilds are monsters. Flowers grow as well as toads.
Know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten, and that one day we shall join you.
There is no glory in this.
Hello once again and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Today we're going to adventures on the game, and we're back in Morrigan's house. She saved us when the Darkspawn overwhelmed us in the Tower of Ishal, and that's when Loghain betrayed the king. And then we just woke up from our kind of slumber.
Here is your fellow Grey Warden.
Here's Alistair.
You worry.
Flemeth and Morrigan saved us.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
I'm not, thanks to Morrigan.
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Suppose we just thank you.
If you know what is good for you, I suppose you should. Must I? Age and power are relative. It depends on who is asking. Compared to you, yes, on both counts.
Then why didn't you save Duncan? He was our leader.
I am sorry for your Duncan, but your grief must come later. In the dark shadows before you take vengeance, as my mother once said. Duty must come now. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
It changed when most of them were slaughtered. Of course not, it didn't change.
But we were fighting the Darkspawn. The king had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
Alistair is the real Grey Warden here, not me.
All Grey Wardens in Ferelden are gone. Except for us. I lost everyone. For the love of the Maker, don't back out on me now.
I had to leave my clan behind, and I know how I feel.
Then we have to do something. I won't let their deaths be in vain. But I can't do anything on my own.
Right, I think we've upset Alistair there. Will you help us fight?
Me, I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Well, whatever Loghain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Loghain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If Al Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution.
Yeah, he'd probably believe Turin over us.
Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Keep in mind that Loghain was also an honourable man.
The Jarl would never do what Ten Loghain did. I know him too well. I still don't know if Jarl Eamon's help would be enough. He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself.
Other allies?
Of course! The treaties. Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Jarl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Why not?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
Thank you for everything. Yep, we'll be polite.
No, no, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
No, if she doesn't want to join us.
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
If she wants to.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
She won't come to harm.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
Yeah. No, I prefer you to speak.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
Oh, get over yourself.
If you worry that I will summon demons and transform into an abomination, I assure you I will at least wait until you are not looking.
I feel better already.
What kind of
I
questions
may
can we
have
ask?
answers. Ask.
I don't know if it's the same from before. What skills do you have?
I know a few spells, though I am nowhere near as powerful as Mother.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
Then you can substitute for Alistair.
You missed your chance. Now it's charred rabbit from here on out.
No, that's it.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Lovely. Well, that was Well, that wasn't emotional, but it was nonsense. Let's just go. Let's go to the city near us. Gather your party and venture forth. Yep. Now, where was the place we were supposed to go to? Lothering. No shit. That happens when you like walk into a city and you kind of have like an ambush type thing. But in this case, it's a
And I
cutscene.
expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Kill him. Oh, and that's gonna do it. No? Well, he's a pussy.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your Majesty?
That woman just disappeared. What the fuck? Now we're here. I think we're in Lothering. Which is like the first place. We couldn't have went anywhere else. We need to go to this place in order for like the story to start and stuff. Ah, it's him. Your little doggy. He came after us. Is it the same guy we helped? What's wrong with him? Ah, shit. Alright, well, let's save him. Actually, we need to level up Alistair. Oh, I can't level up right now. Let's go to Morrigan. What kind of spells does she have? Freeze him. She can turn into a spider. I don't know how good that is. Yeah. I suppose this is a good thing to have then. Because you can freeze them, then you can do those attacks. Let's try out every spell. Alright, lovely.
As you wish.
What kind of stuff do you have though? Alright. I think this is the Mabari Hound I helped back at Ostagar.
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
Alright, let's have him. Alright. Please enter a name for the dog. Let's call him Nymeria. Imagine it's a she. And there's also a mod I have installed where you can have the dog at the same time as everybody else. Doesn't really, it's not really a cheap mod I suppose, but yeah, it's pretty cool. We've got the maximum amount of followers right now, but like, normally we would be able to have 5 with the dog. Let's check something. We got that stuff from before, didn't we? Like the paint from. Pretty sure we did. we are. And now I should have some tattoos. No? Well, I thought we did. Oh well. Let's go. Turn the path. Well, which way do we go? This way probably. Head back to the camp to speak with them. They'll be much more willing to open up when they don't have to worry about death around every corner. Alright. Gather party forward. And let's go to the Lutheran. These guys don't look good.
More travelers to attend to, led by an elf of all things.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
Should listen to your friend.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Forget it, I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
We're not going to kill him, we're going to intimidate him because we inherited in speech quite early on, so we can do this.
Did he say he's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But aren't them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your Darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
The Grey Wardens could use a donation. I think they could.
You don't say.
He's really good, boss. Remember?
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected today.
Excellent donation. Not enough.
And just when we had things settled.
No, fuck you. Didn't give us enough. You're a dickhead. You're a giant bastard dickhead. So we're gonna take him down. Come here. Morgan's pretty kick-ass, I think. Actually, what does the dog do? Right. He can howl. Let's bite his bollocks off. So he's dead. Ran away. Arsehole. Did you try and run away?
Alright, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
You're a criminal?
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
Hand over everything you've stolen.
Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear.
Turn you into the authorities. Start running and don't come back. We won't hand him in, because we might see him later, he might pay off, but we'll let him go.
Bless you. The Darkspawn can have this place.
Bye-bye. Have a nice life. Or a shit one. I don't really care. A Fallen Templar quest. Might got another quest. Remember we have a quest in Redcliffe, I think. Because we found that guy in the Clory Wilds. I will end the episode here. I've been Ciparian on the face of Dragon Age. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode.
that called us ever homeward. We will go home across the mountains. We will go home. We will go home. We will go home across the mountains. Hear our singing, hear our longing. We will go home across the mountains. Hear our song, hear our singing, 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 hear our song. We will go home. We will go home. We will go home across the mountains. Hear our singing.